And welcome back to the Rock Radar. My name is Smitty from the What the Hell Everything podcast, another reaction through space to open rock and roll minds, and I'm back finally to Rory Gallagher. Although this will be pre-solo Rory Gallagher, his first band, as far as I know, Taste, from the Isle of Wight Festival, 1970. And this is the first time I've checked out anything from Taste, from Rory Gallagher. It has all been post his solo stuff. Or from his solo stuff. Formed in Cork in 1966, disbanded in 1970 when Rory Gallagher left the band. This, from who requested this? Dawn requested this. You should take a look at Taste, especially the live performance from the Isle of Wight. Absolute fire. Well, let's do that almost now, but not before I get the message out. It's all about the message. On April 1st, 2021, I ditched a career I absolutely hated to better myself and do the things I've always wanted to do. And that included my growing love and obsession with Ireland. I want to learn everything: culture, history, mythology, music, and the language. Which, if I'm being honest, looks really hard to learn, but I'm going to give it the old Smith try. Then, of course, there is my love of pubs and the role that they've played throughout history. And no better example of that than on that beautiful, beleaguered island in the North Atlantic, Ireland. April 1st, 2026, I depart for the Emerald Isle, and for 1 year, I'll hike town by town and conduct interviews with pub owners, pub regulars, historians, town know-it-alls, musicians, and basically anybody that wants to talk to me. If you'd like to support the project and the journey, basic Patreon support is only $3 a month, but just liking a video or subscribing to the channel and following the journey is just as helpful. I'm always looking for volunteers to work as liaisons for the project too, so if you live in Ireland and know people, feel free to hit me up. This is a huge goal and I need all the help I can get. The Smitty Learns Irish Pubcast begins April 26th and will be my life's work. Thank you. Alright, let's see what all the fuss is about. Taste, What's Going On, which is not a Marvin Gaye cover, is it? What's going on? Probably not. Live at the Isle of Wight Festival, 1970.
What's going on? Correct my vision. Cover my vision. What's going on? Everyone that's good. Yes, I know it's good. Should I be standing on a chain? My hands are waving in the air. You know as well as I do now. I'm going to get you now.
This guy. Seems like a good pause point. The fucking solo was going to get raging probably even more, but I felt like this is a good point to stop it. I'm really just trying to determine, like, what kind of band this sounds like. Would if you're watching this and you're if you're watching this, please answer this question. Uh, would this band primarily sound like an oldies band? And I use quotation marks just because what you would expect an oldies band to sound like. It doesn't sound like that to me in this recording at all, one single bit. But I'm just the style of music they're playing. I am really curious what it's not that same fierce blues rock, or at least it doesn't seem to be, that I've known Rory Gallagher for since I started listening to him. It seems like a way more subdued version of Rory Gallagher. I don't know how you would describe this band other than rock and roll, obviously. Anyway, shut up, Smith. Please answer that question. I should rewind it just a little bit because, you know.
What's going on? What's going
Hell yeah, that was rad. When I said that, you know, was it more of a subdued version of Rory Gallagher, I really only know how to describe it this way. After he went solo, you know, the musicians that he played with, Jerry McAvoy on bass, who I always say on reactions, God, it's almost as good as Rory's guitar. It's like they're dueling almost. There's a cohesiveness with his solo stuff that I feel like might not be there with the Taste stuff. He's fucking raging on guitar, and they're cool songs. But you can definitely see the genesis of what he's going to do after he breaks out. And I don't know the reason why he left and formed his own things, but it just seems the music was way more cohesive. But I would really like to catch some studio stuff from Taste to get a good idea. When I say oldies, you know, just don't even want to say generic oldie sounding things, man. Bands that came around when Cream came around, things like that. I'm going to shut up and get out while the getting's good. Hey, please throw another comment. Throw a suggestion for Taste down. I'm going to listen to something studio from Taste. I just kind of want to get a good vibe of some of their studio recordings too. And then any other suggestion. Irish music, your favorite band that nobody knows about, whatever. Throw in the comment section. And please consider liking and subscribing. It helps a bunch. And then you want to support the channel more, $3 a month is basic support on Patreon. Link is in the description. Goes up to $5 whole a month. Thank you guys. What the hell? Everything!